How to wash the vagina correctly. Women face a lot of stigma when it comes to vaginal health. This stigma has contributed a lot in the use of vaginal products, both healthy and unhealthy ones, in a bid to maintain a healthy vagina. In the process of making this video, I came across a study that says that 42% of women who participated in that study, about 1,325 women participated in that study, and 42% says that they have used vaginal wipes at least once in their lifetime. This shows you the extent to which women would go in order to maintain a healthy vagina. I'm Nurse Goretti, a registered nurse and midwife who is interested in women's health and nursing in general. In this video, I'm going to basically tell you how to correctly wash your vagina and some products that you should totally avoid if you want to maintain a healthy vagina. Now, for you to understand how to wash the vagina correctly, then you need to understand the anatomy or the structure of the vagina. Another study which I came across in the process of making this video says that a lot of women that participated in that study could not identify correctly where the vagina is located in a diagram. The reason for this could be attributed to how we are always so ashamed to mention certain body parts. There is a stigma attached to mentioning certain body parts, and so we do not know the exact locations of certain body parts. We just give it a general name instead of giving a particular name. There are some patients that could come to you and tell you that they have vagina itching, whereas in the real sense what they actually have is a vulva itching, not vaginal itching. Let's see if you can identify the vagina in the diagram. Can you identify that? Well, if you couldn't, don't worry, there is also a cheat there for you to use to understand the anatomy of the vagina. So the vagina basically performs three functions. Number one is that it provides a passageway for blood and some mucosal tissues to pass while you're menstruating. The second one is that it holds sperm and it accepts the penis during sexual intercourse. The third one is that it obviously provides a passageway during childbirth. Before I move forward with this video, kindly hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed, and if you're interested in knowing more about women's health and knowing more about nursing, hit the subscribe button. Having said this, let's now talk about washing of the vagina proper. The vagina should not be washed. Yes, you heard me right. The vagina is self-cleansing and do not need you to wash it for it to be clean. However, the vulva, which you earlier identified from the diagrams I've showed you, needs to be washed, because the vulva makes up the external genitalia, which needs you to wash it. The mistake some women make is that they do not wash their vulva. They regard the vulva as the vagina and therefore do not wash the vulva, and name that they think that the washing the vulva means washing their vagina. So that place would have some bad smell. You could wash your vulva with non-medicated soap, but as for the vagina, don't go there, don't touch there. When washing, wash from the front to the back and not the other way round, to avoid introducing microorganisms or bacteria from the anus to the vagina. Wash the labia majora and the labia minora that are contained in the vulva area. You could also lift, because the labia majora is a part of fat. You could lift those two areas, those two in betweens, and wash them thoroughly, because there could be some fluid or discharge in there which needs you to wash it. But do not put your hand into your vagina in order to wash it. There is no need for that. But you could wash your vulva, your labia majora, and your labia minora. Wash them thoroughly and you're good to go. Now let me tell you about the vaginal products that you should avoid. Most of the vaginal products that are being sold in today's market are not necessary for a healthy vagina. They are not necessary. They are just a means to extort money from vulnerable people or people that really want a healthy vagina. They're just a way of extorting money from them. So if you're using all those vaginal products, discard them. Products like vaginal cream, vaginal deodorant, vaginal fragrance, dripping gels, and even vaginal wipes, they are not necessary for you to maintain a healthy vagina. I can promise you that they are not necessary and could lead to bacterial vaginosis, yeast infection, and in severe and worst case scenario, it could lead to vaginal cancer. So be careful of what you put in there. Even some lubricants are not healthy for you. Before using a lubricant, make sure to check the kind of lubricant and the elements that it contains, because some of them are actually very unhealthy for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in women's health and in nursing. Subscribe. Let's keep building a community. Bye.